like we're still waiting for some people to log in.
Sure.
Usually everybody's like clamoring to get on Skype before I'm even ready. So I was like, when I first brought Skype up, I'm like, did I fuck this up somehow? Why is it so quiet? I know. Are people not able to connect? So I'm embarrassed to say I got Cyberpunk 2077 preloaded and patched up, and I was playing by I think it was by 4:45 Wednesday night, and from 4:45 Wednesday night to Friday morning. So I mean, basically just a little over 24 hours. I had already put in 15.6 hours into the game, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I might have a problem. I just can't. I mean, it's like a really good book. It's hard to put it down. It's a very. They did a really good job of making the city seem real and persistent and alive. Okay.
What card are you running it on?
GTX 970.
Okay.
Asus overclocked GTX 970 with 4 gigs of RAM. And it's running great. I mean, this and Jedi Fallen Order are the first games that I've purchased since I built that PC that I'm not. I can run them at high, but the frame rate is small enough that I don't want to, so I'm running them at medium. The first games that I've looked at, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably time to upgrade or build a new PC.
Yeah, well, by the time it's been, what, 5 years?
Yeah, so I mean, that was a good build. I've been eyeing parts. Video card's going to be difficult because it's the new video cards you can't buy. Nobody has them in stock. So
well, if you're 5 years since your last, I wouldn't worry too terribly about needing to bulk up to a 3060 or something. You can still get a pretty reasonable 2060.
Yeah.
Be a massive upgrade.
Yeah, I would really like to get a 3060 though, or a 3070 should they come out with them. But I don't know. We'll see. It's something I'm just eyeballing at the moment. Price-wise, I'm probably going to go with a Ryzen processor. I can't ignore the horsepower that you can get out of an AMD Ryzen versus the price point. So but yeah, it's definitely on my list. I think before I do mine, because like I said, my PC's still rocking away pretty good. But Kate's really needs to be upgraded. So I think before I do mine, I would do hers.
I don't use mine.
Are either of you on a M2 drive yet?
No, I've got an M2 slot, but I've actually got a Bluetooth card plugged into my M2 slot. So
why?
It's what came with the board, and I mean I could unplug it, but I kind of like having my Bluetooth capability. Although now now that Android has fixed their networking problems, their SMB problems, I guess I don't really need the Bluetooth on it anymore. So I could go with an M2 drive, but I don't know. The M2 drive is something I'd probably look out on an upgrade. I'm not that.
Well, I'm just saying speed-wise, trying to 12 cores. It's been far and above. It's not that nothing can CPU bottleneck you anymore. It's that very few things properly access an 8-core, 16-thread system, unless you're doing YouTube production or 4K processing, even games really struggle to adequately use 4 cores at sustain.
Right.
So load time and RAM access becomes your I think at least your best bang for buck to feed a GPU.
Right, and
nothing's really feeding 16 threads to the GPU, but if you're on a 2.5 SSD, that SSD is not feeding it adequately either.
No, and I agree. Yeah,
the 2 terabyte M2 is not $1,000 anymore.
No, and that's what I was going to say, is that as far as doing a speed upgrade, that's one of the cheapest things you can do. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe, but I mean, like I said, it would probably be something I'd do right out of the gate going for a new system.
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't decided on if I would build in a small case like what I've got now again. It's great for portability and going to lands and stuff, but that's not really where my head's at right now. So I don't know. Might be nice to have a couple more bays for storage drives or things like that.
Don't you have servers for that?
I have a server that pretty much the only thing that PC does is torrent. And it's not like I have, I mean, so the gaming computer I've got now has the 256 SSD, and then it's got a 5 terabyte storage drive, and I am not even close to filling that storage drive. There's no, so I mean, it's not really that big of an issue. It could be something that might be nice down the road, but I finally got to a point where I'm realistic about my storage needs. Like even on my tablet, this tablet will take up to a 512 gigabyte SD card, and I was like, I've got, my phone will take up to a 1 terabyte, and I've only got a 256 in it, and it's nowhere near close to ever being filled. So yeah. I was just like, I'm not going to spend the money for 512 when I know that I'm never going to fill a 256. I mean, I don't even, it would be an astronomical number of PDFs that I would have to download in order to fill this 256 gig SD. So
yeah, the only time I really used the 256 plus my phone has 512 on board was when we were flying somewhere, and I put 6 or 7 movies on it.
Yeah.
So I knew we were in a hotel or something like that, I could entertain myself.
Right. Yeah, and the one thing I will say is that I didn't skimp when I purchased these SD cards. Both of them are the Samsung 256 Evo SDs, the hyper fast. And the one thing I will say is that when you buy something that says it's hyper fast from Samsung, they're not lying. Like, it is unbelievably fast. What's up, guys?
I have a 2 terabyte 970 Pro NVMe that licks the shit out of most everything still today. It's not the fastest Samsung anymore, but it still pushes benchmarks. And it's, what, 2.5, 3 years old?
Yeah. Well, shit, my 256 Evo SSD, it's 5 years old, and it kicks the shit out of most. I keep seeing, I keep seeing tech articles on Facebook, PNY has a super fast SSD. Bullshit. I have owned PNYs. They're garbage. They fall apart in the first year. You start losing data, the drive corrupts, you have to format it 3 or 4 times, then it stops working entirely. No, it's a piece of shit. The other one that's really terrible, I would never, ever, ever purchase a Patriot product ever again. They are complete garbage.
Yeah, I don't know if they've changed their controllers or not. Those things still happen in companies when they have too many customer problems. But yeah, I've had Intel or Samsung for a decade.
Yeah. I every time I see an article like, oh, buy a Crucial or buy a PNY or buy a Patriot. No, fuck off. I want something that'll last more than 6 months, thanks.
Yeah.
Especially at that price point.
But when you're pricing out the cost of a new build, I would absolutely weigh another $100 in the CPU versus another $100 for a 2 terabyte M2 drive.
True.
I'd rather have 4 cores and 8 threads at 3.6 than 16 cores and 32 threads and a smaller M2 drive.
Agreed. So let's see. So Billy and CL are here.
Yep.
And Carrie is not going to make it. She said that her mom is sick, and so they're going and picking up her mom and taking her to get tested, and so she was apologizing profusely. I'm like, don't apologize. Go take care of your mom. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, shit happens. Fucking real life.
This is recreational. This isn't life and death.
Exactly. You can go to Disneyland tomorrow. So
characters can be replaced. People can't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, re-rolling in real life is a bitch. So we are. Oh, that's who that text was from. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Who was that? So Cameron texted me and said that she's rebooting and it's taking forever. So she said she is going to play. It's just go ahead and start without her, is what she said. I was like sitting there because the text message came in on my tablet, and so sometimes when that comes in on my tablet, it doesn't give me their name because their contact is in my phone. And so I just get a phone number, and all the message, I get this random phone number that pops up. Oh, I'm still playing today. I'm rebooting my computer. It's taking forever to start without me. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? So, welcome to Curse of Strahd. We are a small gaming group based out of the Portland, Oregon area. We are playing online because we are all currently in a draconian lockdown due to COVID, and we don't want to get sick, so here we are. We have a couple of friends of the Greenwater Guildhall. If you scroll down in Twitch, you'll see some tiles there. The first tile is for the Enchanted Forest, which is a fairy tale themed amusement park just outside of Salem, Oregon. And they were hit pretty hard by the pandemic. And they weren't able to run full-size groups through until very late in the season. And so they finally came to the point where they had to ask for help. And they have now had a GoFundMe going for a couple months. And they have reached a point where they are no longer in danger of foreclosure, and they will be able to open for the 2021 season, crossing our fingers. But they're still not quite where they need to be solvent, so any little amount that you can give, we definitely appreciate. The next on the list is TNC, that stands for Talon Claw, and if you click that link, it'll take you straight to their Etsy store. They sell beautiful wooden DM screens and dice vaults, and I believe they're coming out with a line of dice trays that will have a slot for the dice vault. Absolutely fantastic work, and you should definitely check them out. Next on the list is the Speechless Bard. It is a couple that runs that company. He hand makes dungeon terrain, and it is amazing to look at. And she handcrafts leather book covers for your core rule books, and she has a line of dice bracelets, and she just came out with a new, looks like a leather spell scroll, and when you unfold it, it is a dice rolling mat that you can lay on your table. So definitely you'll want to give them a look. They are in the UK, I believe, or Ireland, Scotland, somewhere over there. So when you order, don't expect it to be here next day.
And last on the list is Fable Beard Company. They make beard products, beard oils, balms, beard butter. I think they have beard washes, and each of their scent profiles is based on a different fantasy character. Right now they have some seasonal themes going on. For instance, I'm wearing Jack Frost, which smells like pine, fir, cedar, and a peppermint chill. And with every order right now, you can get a set of beard ornaments, so you can be festive around the holidays. Where we left off, you guys had gone into the Abbey of St. Markovia, and you met some crazy people known as mongrel folk that are basically patchwork beings that are extremely low on sanity. And in the course of that, the two least insane mongrel folk were being used as gate guards, and they weren't doing a very good job, and they were sleeping on the job, and you happened to wake them up, and they took you to meet the abbot who runs the Abbey of St. Markovia. And upon going into the east wing where the abbot resides, you came into a large hall with a table laid out and a fireplace and a large holy symbol of Lathander hanging above the fireplace. And in this great hall you found a young woman that apparently is not a real young woman. She is a expertly crafted flesh golem. And you met the abbot who has informed you that the reason he asked Dmitry Kreskov and his wife Anna to get him a bridal gown is because he has crafted the perfect bride for Strahd. And his plan in all of this is that if Strahd can marry this bride, that it will bring enough joy and happiness to Strahd that it will free Barovia from the mists, and everything will be joyous once more. You guys are not really... It doesn't seem like you're believing any of that. And where we left off, Helga was about to confront the abbot about whether or not he was serious and whether or not he was going to be successful in his sanity. She has not made that yet. She hasn't said anything. There she is. There's Cameron. Hello.
Hi, is my mic working?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Your mic and your camera. Not that we definitely enjoy seeing you. So before Helga gets a chance to confront the abbot about his sanity, he goes on to tell you a bit more. He says that he's certain that his bride, what was her name? He had given her a name. Yes, Vasilka. He assures you that Vasilka marrying Strahd will free the land, and he says that he has done much study on this topic, and he came to the conclusion after studying the texts and meeting with the dark powers in the Amber Temple. So, the question is, Helga, do you want to move forward with your action of asking or confronting him about his sanity?
Yeah, I do. So I'll go ahead and roll for that, right?
So, well, what is it that you want to say to him?
I guess to tell him that he's ill and he's incorrect. If there's like any way to convince him, maybe use my charisma to not intimidate but persuade. I think I should use persuasion.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Soft 20.
Wow, that's pretty damn amazing. So you basically confront him about, or try to convince him that he is ill, and he kind of gets a sour look on his face, and his response is that oh, well, you just don't understand what I'm trying to do here. If you had studied at the Amber Temple as I have, then you would know that I am choosing the correct course of action. It is my sworn duty to protect and rescue all of Barovia from the throes of the dark powers and from Strahd.
Where's the Amber Temple?
He says the Amber Temple. Hold on here, and I will tell you where the Amber Temple is.
It's the worst crime ever.
He tells you that the Amber Temple is to the south, on the other side of Solenka Pass.
All right.
Make
What
it.
he's doing is clearly an abomination, though. I feel like it needs to end, so I want to confer with my party before I attack him. But yeah, I mean, this is uncool. Sewing things together and keeping them in misery forever. It seems pretty bad.
And he had also told you that the mongrel folk were evidently a family called the Bellevues, and he was responsible for turning them into mongrel folk.
That's quite a sin he's committed.
Did they consent?
I think consent in this case is murky at best. He apologized for it, and admits that was a mistake, and now it's his responsibility to keep them locked up because they are a danger to themselves and to everyone else.
Let's toss him in with one of them, like we did with the other thing. I don't know. That's a little. He's probably too powerful to let that happen, but.
So he's no longer trying to stitch people together, but just kind of maintain his methods?
No, he's still trying to stitch people together, but he's focusing on. He's already stitched together what he believes to be the perfect bride for Strahd, and he's spending his time now training Vasilka in the better forms of etiquette that she will need in order to be the wife of a nobleman.
Didn't we have part of the legend that spoke of freeing Strahd from Barovia will loose him upon the rest of the world to do as he pleases?
That was part of it, yes.
Well, are we convinced Strahd's really such a bad guy?
I'm sure this bride will really turn him around.
He just misunderstood.
It's that 21st time that really counts, not the 20 before it.
Maybe he needs to see the angsty diary that he has about how he's only in love with Tatiana, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that big like thunderclap in the sky, and I got hit by lightning, where he was like, no, because her soul is gone now. So
Yeah, he totally pulled an Anakin.
Yeah, there's no way it's gonna work.
So, party, do you think we should try and shine a light on this guy's being dangled around because he amuses Strahd, or how should we approach him?
I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I am on the side of smiting him for the evil that he's done, since he's had a chance to walk it back, to change his mind, and he didn't. So I don't see another way.
Sure.
I'm neither opposed or for killing him. If you guys feel it's necessary, I will back you up.
Yeah, we gotta do it and use
Do
it.
we have to detect evil specifically, or we're using his actions, which I think is still fair?
I used my. I had a the thing where you can smell evil when you're a paladin, and that, and they said that. Yeah, I did detect evil around here, but he thinks he's doing good, so he's like confused about it. But yeah, this is pretty clearly an evil thing that's going on.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a holy roller myself. I just want to know how committed the rest of the group is. I mean, this guy's just doing stuff I don't want done to myself, so I'll stop him.
Yeah, ew. If you're gonna make monstrosities, at least like kill them instead of walking them in the shed and feeding them for like years and years. That's like, ugh, that's horrible.
Yep.
I'm really trying to direct my character towards being true neutral, equal life and death. So I'm like, but I'm also gonna back the party.
I am back.
Cool.
So, what did you decide on?
Well, he's not gonna change his ways, so we're gonna have to attack him, I think.
Okay, so how do you want to go about that?
I'm just gonna run up, smack him. Somebody gonna cast a spell.
Yep.
Well, I can tell him that he's sinned against all that's good and holy, and attack at that point, since he won't. Yeah. It won't
Okay.
exactly be a surprise, but.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Gosh, I'll follow that evil. Heiferal gets a 12.
Okay.
So they get it too.
And Helga.
I got a 6.
Oh shit.
I know, I'm like, compare evildoers, and then go last, but.
Mike.
21.
Okay. And Carice the third.
I rolled crappy, so I used my inspiration point and re-roll that shit. Hey, 17.
Okay. So
That 5 is not going far.
Helga tells him that his evil cannot be ignored, and that something has to be done about him. And when she says that, he gets a very pissed off look on his face, and he changes from the tall, good-looking young man that you know as the Abbot, and he takes a bare-chested, loincloth-wearing form of a large diva angel. And his wings come out, and he is wielding his angelic weapon. Mike, what would you like to do?
So we're fighting an angel?
Yep. A clearly insane angel.
Oh, well then that's okay.
Hey, I have that miniature.
Mike is going to find his pencil. There we go. We're going to go into a rage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to smashy with my great axe.
Okay, so to get to him, 30 feet exactly.
Well, that's good. My speed is 40.
All right. Make your attack.
That's a 1.
Oh, shit.
Do you have an inspiration?
I do have an inspiration.
Yeah, you probably want to use that.
That is not how you want to start it.
Now is not the time to be slipping over your hooves.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Listen, one of the mongrel folks just kind of let it go on the floor and...
Yeah, you slipped on mongrel poop.
Let's see there. 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 18 damage.
Okay.
Do I have both attacks or just the one?
You get both attacks. What kind of axe is that?
Just regular great axe.
Okay. So on your hit, you realize that he, let's see, you did 18 points of damage, you said?
Yeah.
He only takes 9.
Magic.
Okay. For my second attack, can I try to hit him with my silver battle axe?
Sure.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
10 damage?
Okay, and again, he only takes 5.
Okay.
All right.
Is your silver axe count as magic?
No.
So,
Okay.
Curious the Third, what would you like to do?
Well, let's see, that's a very good question. It's all up in the face. Who's behind the angel right now?
That's Vasilka.
Silka's there.
She is a flesh golem.
We're not trying to save that thing, are we?
No. It's pretty cool, but
I mean, I don't think she cares one way or the other.
Oh, she definitely cares. And she lets you know that by letting out an emphatic nah.
well, when you put it that way.
I'm gonna circle around. Wait, which one am I?
You are the little tiefling girl. Right here.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
You're the little tiefling girl wearing the pink skirt with the white ruffles.
Oh, no. I'm gonna circle up towards that corner.
Okay. You can definitely do that.
And from there, I'm going to cast Earth and Grass.
Okay.
And I will grab the angel. I'll cast it to be Jason from Mike. Across the way from Mike, so he's blanked.
Okay, so he gets a save, right?
Be correct, and it is a strength save at 15.
Nope, he got an 8.
Then he takes 2d6 bludgeoning.
And he is grappled, correct?
considered restrained,
Okay.
and he takes 9 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see here. I do have a restraint. Let's see.
Yeah, next time we're actually able to game in person, I might bring my spell effect minis with me and leave them for you.
Yeah. Well, I have restrained.
Huh?
There we go.
The Earthen Grasp as well.
Yeah, those are super cool.
Yeah, I've been meaning to pick up a couple boxes of the spell effects. They're very cool, but unlike the old days, it's really weird because they focus, like the first set of spell effects, they focus on like, you know, oh, let's make a mini for firewall and a mini for ice wall and a mini for wall of water. And then, you know, in the old days, those were very common in previous editions. In 5th edition, it is very rare that I've seen anybody bother to cast Wall of Fire or Wall of Ice or Wall of Water. It's very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff used, in our last campaign, Jeff used Stonewall to, you know, intuitive effect, but...
Effectively bypassed 3 rooms with Wall of Stone.
Right.
Well, I was looking at Wall of Fire for this one. On my next level up, I'll actually be able to take it. I'm thinking about taking it.
Well, I mean, Wall of Fire, that used to be like a staple. It was like, okay, you know, that was the only time that you put the spellcaster in front. You were like, put out the spellcaster, let him open the door with Wall of Fire readied. He opens the door, casts Wall of Fire, and shuts the fucking door. So anything that was going to attack you on the other side of that door is now burning to a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he is restrained, which means his movement is 0. Attack rolls against him have advantage. His attack rolls are at disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
And then I will use 2 spell points to quicken magic a firebolt.
Okay, go for it.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice. Double damage.
2d10 now. For max damage of 20, so 40.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Let's see here. So, Vasilka says, yeah, but Chewy Chomp, no hurt, Abbot. And she
We won't hurt the Abbot if he brings me Costello.
Abbot. She comes over to Carice the Third, and she is going to attempt to make 2 slam attacks. $19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. She is gonna bitch slap you with the ring hand. Ooh. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's smart.
And an 11 to hit probably misses you.
Yes, that does.
I mean, even for a caster, I would hope to shit that misses you. Alright.
As a warcaster, when she moved up, do I get attack of opportunity?
No.
Huh?
No. because moving into an attack does not provoke. It is moving through your space or moving away from you without disengaging. It provokes.
And do you want me to do a concentration check?
Yes.
And I get advantage on that. Not 20.
Nice. So let's see here. Let me look at something.
That's two different dice, the blue and the black. Previous I rolled the red, so I rolled a net one and stay careful with each of the main dice. Going to Vegas.
That's the key step right now.
I'm a hazmat suit.
You do.
That was Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what's your spell save DC?
15.
Okay. So the diva, the Abbot, is still restrained. So never mind.
Sucker.
Okay. Pepperell, what would you like to do?
I will first use my Hexblade's Curse on the Abbot. Target within 30 feet bonus action.
Okay. Hold on here.
Consume that. Then I will tell my Accursed Spectre to go in adjacent to Mike and attack.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
Well, can I split when I'm doing my attack and the Spectre, or should I do all me first and then the Spectre?
Technically, the Spectre goes at the end of your turn.
Okay. So after I've done Hexblade's Curse, I will cast Toll the Dead because he's already taken some damage.
Okay, so he gets a
With
save.
save DC 15.
$22 to save.
Okay, so he takes nothing, and I'll send the Spectre in.
Okay.
Let's see, 12 probably does, 16 probably does not hit.
It does not.
Okay, well, the Spectre's there adjacent to him.
Actually, I did find, I mean, it is not a Spectre mini, but I found something that will work for the Spectre. We can use my invisible halfling as a Spectre.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's all I can try for now.
Did
I
you-
don't have a good reason to move.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask, is if you wanted to move. Okie dokie. Helga, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to, was it Divine Smite? Okay.
So Divine Smite, you can trigger Divine Smite anytime that you actually succeed on a melee attack.
Okay, I'll go ahead and attack him with,
So he, from you, yeah, we will say that you can get there.
well, I was yelling at him, right? So I thought I'd be like right next to him.
Yeah, so go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna use a lucky to re-roll because that's ridiculous.
That is unacceptable.
Man.
he's at disadvantage, right?
Correct. And actually, Helga, you don't need to make. You don't have to use a lucky because you have advantage on your attacks.
So the Spectre could have rolled at advantage.
Correct.
Okay.
Does a soft 20 hit if we can get this just out of the way quick?
Yes.
Okay, so he would have taken 8 points from life drain is necrotic.
Yep.
DC 10 con saving throw.
$23 to save.
Okay, so he just takes the necrotic.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't want to miss out on a potential for some damage.
Yeah, thank you. That's good. So I got 21 to hit.
A what?
21?
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so I'll roll 3d8. So I got 12 points damage altogether.
Okay. What kind of weapon are you using?
It is a. Let's see. I have a silver battle axe. I also have a bone mace of Markovia. I don't. Is the bone mace magical? I'm trying to remember.
I believe it is. Let me double check.
But
Yeah, you have Markovia's thigh bone, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. So Saint Markovia's thigh bone. Yeah, it is magical. It works as a mace of disruption.
Okay. I wanted to go ahead and use that, but is that a D8 of damage or not? Because D8, and I think that's just for my axe.
Let me double check. I think it is, but let me double
I
check.
think a mace should be die 8, yeah.
All right, then. Cool. So
No, a mace is a die 6.
No, it's a heavy mace, sorry.
okay. Let me roll that then. I got 10.
Okay.
10 damage altogether.
All right. And he takes all of that.
Yay.
Okay. Your next attack.
All right. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can do that. Does 16 hit?
It does not.
Damn. Okay.
All
My
right.
turn then.
Mike, what would you like to do? You still have advantage on your attacks because he is restrained.
Okay. Well, since my axes didn't work as well, I'm gonna pull out the blood spear.
Okay.
Gonna stab him with that.
Go for it.
Um, 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Uh, 11 damage.
Okay. He takes all of that.
And 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
For 14 damage.
And he takes all of that. And
Huzzah!
hold on just a moment.
No.
Cameron, remind me at the end of the game. I will go ahead and take a snapshot of Saint Markovia's thigh bone and the holy symbol of Ravenkind and send them to you as a PDF or a JPEG or something.
Oh, thank you.
Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Okay, so the blood spear, if you reduce a target to 0 hit points, you regain 2d6 temporary hit points. Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't sure if it happened on every hit, like 9 lives stealer or something like that. But, Carice the Third, you have Vasilka the Flesh Golem in front of you. What would you like to do? She is downy soft.
I am gonna yell out to everybody in the party, cover your ears.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna use a spell point to transmute a lightning spell into a fire spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Thunder Step to teleport to the opposite corner.
Okay, so Thunder Step, is that a Xanathar spell?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Down here.
And you'll find it on page 168.
Okay. Look at you breaking out all the new spells.
I used Thunderstep when we were on the Druids circle with all the barbarians and stuff.
That's where I saw it, so as soon as I was able to get it, I took it. I like that spell. So, yeah, I will Thunderstep to the opposite side of the room.
So, nobody except for Vasilka needs to make a con save because it would be within 10 feet of the square you left and nobody else is.
Yeah, I just want them to cover their ears because it makes a loud pop. They can be heard up to 300 feet away.
Right. So Vasilka needs to make a con save.
Correct.
Ooh, look at the big con on her. 24 to save.
And then she saves.
And, I'm sorry, does that mean she takes half damage, or?
Correct.
Okay. And then, when you said opposite corner, did you want to go back, like, over towards where to the corner near Pepperell, or the corner behind the Abbot?
Corner, down below from the Abbot, our characters to the bottom corner.
So, over here. Correct?
1 second, there's a delay.
Right. So.
No, other corner.
Here?
So 45-degree angle. Across the table.
Diagonally.
Well, you were diagonally. This would be,
there.
yeah, that would be diagonally.
Right there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that.
And then what were you going to do with that fire lightning?
Well, transmuting the thunder step to a fire action instead of a thunder.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So that way that she would have taken fire damage.
Correct.
If she hadn't saved. Okay. So she did save. Let's see here.
Out of 3d10, plus I get to add my charisma modifier to fire damage now.
Gotcha. And because it is fire damage, she has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of her next turn.
Nice.
12, 16, so she'll take 8.
Okay. And so she's like, fire bad.
Yep.
She's learned so much.
I will maintain my concentration on the grass.
Gotcha. So that was quite the bold move. Let's see how that works out for you.
I'm out.
She comes over and is going to attack Pepperell.
You don't have to outrun the bear, you just have to outrun your friends.
Right. Her first slam attack.
This is really bad manners.
24 to hit Pepperell.
What was that, 24?
Yeah.
That hits. Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
She takes 21 fire. DC save 15.
Okay.
Good attacks.
Nope, she got a 13. And she is at disadvantage until the end of her next turn again.
Was that 24 with disadvantage on her attack?
Yes.
Ah, cool.
And her second attack, she misses with a 14.
What was the damage on the first?
The damage on the first was 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right. And then the diva will once again attempt to break his restraint. $19 to save.
Do what?
Against
Yeah,
So he is no longer restrained.
correct.
But he is still hexed. Okay. And he, I don't know that he can do anything else.
Probably has a move.
He does. Well, he can do his healing touch on himself. And he regains 15 hit points. And he jumps and flies over to here to engage Carice. And that's all he can do. Pepper,
Does that
what would you...
trigger OAs for leaving the space? It's not a teleport.
No, that's true. So Helga, the Spectre, and Mike, you get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay, cool.
Spectre gets a soft 20.
Hit.
12 points plus DC 10 life drain.
Okay.
22 for Mike.
16 to save. 22 for Mike hits.
9 damage.
Okay. And Helga.
I rolled a soft 20.
That's a hit.
And I'll go ahead and I can throw a Divine Smite on that too, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do the mark it off. Let's see. 5, and 6. Wow, 16.
Nice.
All right. Pepperell, what would you like to do?
I would like to use a new class feature that's really fun.
Okay.
I'm going to use my persistent hex and teleport 1 square away from the corner and adjacent to my hex target. So it'd be, well, no. I'll be 3 squares to the left.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's a teleport, not a move.
Right.
Okay. Then I will cast Sword Burst Dex 15,
Okay.
which is a verbal only spell, so it doesn't provoke.
Okay. He gets a 15. He saves.
No half on that, damn it. Then I'll have the Spectre move in,
Okay.
scorch downstream, and heal attack.
Okay. Go for it.
22.
That is a hit.
Uh, 13 points necrotic, and con DC 10 for hit point reduction.
12 to save.
Okay, so he still takes the necro.
Yep.
Attack, I can cast Spell Tribute.
Okay.
Okay. Helga, what would you like to do?
Am I able to move over to them and attack again? Or not so much?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I would like to do that.
Go for it.
That's a 13. Right, that's 15. It still doesn't, that doesn't hit.
No.
And the same thing for my second attack. So that's too bad. Alright.
Okay. Mike, what would you like to do?
Approach and stabby stab.
Okay.
Uh, 20.
That's a hit.
And
One hit, one miss.
10 damage.
Okay. All right. Carice, what would you like to do? You're kind of stuck in a corner here.
I can't move the earthen graphs, can
I think so.
I think I can.
I? I think it's fixed position.
I believe you are correct, but let me double check that.
Mm-hmm.
No, as an action, you can move it to an unoccupied space within range.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Within 30 feet of the original location of the spell, it looks like.
Well, it should be about where I'm standing, correct? That's about 30 feet.
Yep.
Then I will...
Actually, it's less than that. It's like 15 feet.
Shit, everybody's within 10 feet of me now, huh?
Yep.
Damn. Well, if that's the case... Well, I doubt this will work, but let's give it a shot. I will let go of I'm gonna go ahead and let Earthen Graphs go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on the angel.
Okay. So you're gonna make the crazy person mad.
Might make him sane.
It might. Yeah.
Crazy equals same.
Uh-huh.
Soft 20 to save.
That saves, damn it.
Anything else?
Let me see. Two. I'm gonna go ahead and meta magic and let's try it again.
Okay. $27 to save.
Fuck, this thing's got some high shit. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay. Vasilka is still at disadvantage, but she's not going to let a little something like that stop her. And she is going to attack Pepperell again.
Bitch.
You stop hitting friend. Oh, you are so lucky she's at disadvantage because that was a nat 20. But instead, it's only a 15 to hit.
No.
Oh my god, another nat 20. Fuck. For a whole whopping 11. So she misses both of her slam attacks.
That means she saves herself from another hellish rebuke.
Well, you know. Small joys. The diva is going to smack Carice with his angelic mace.
Diva starts his turn adjacent, so he takes 4 poison.
Yep. Yeah, he shrugs that off. First attack. Probably misses with a 12.
Correct.
And second attack. Soft 20 to hit.
That does. I'm a 16.
Okay. So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and
Since she hit me, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke myself.
and you take 14 points of radiant damage.
Oh shit, now that hurts.
And Hellish Rebuke, he gets a nat 20 on his save.
Damn.
Okay.
You
So,
still roll
yeah, you still
half as much.
Yep, he still takes half damage.
17. 17 plus charisma for 21.
Okay.
So half of that,
So 10 points.
10.
Okay. Pepperell, what would you like to do?
I will once again use my fun new ability and Relentless Hex to be between the Spectre and that empty space.
Okay. So here?
Against the wall,
Yep.
south of the Spectre. Yep.
Okay.
South of the Spectre. Where you had pointed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I will. Well, I don't know these things yet, but I'll have a go. I was trying to keep my distance. Sun Sword attack. Roll a 1.
Wow.
Fail with the Sun Sword.
I have does anybody else have inspiration? Because
I have inspiration. Is that a reroll or is that a bonus to the roll?
That would be a reroll.
Okay, yeah, I have an inspiration point I'll use. Good suggestion. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Good thing. Slam it.
That would be a 10 radiant.
Okay.
And then my whip.
So he takes 5 radiant.
Oh, my whip is a crit 20
Nice.
for a weird. Six points of silver damage.
He takes 3.
Oh,
Bonus, and then the specter will attack.
Okay.
Soft 20 to hit.
That hits. 19 for his save.
Okay, so he still takes 12 necro.
Okay. All
That's
right.
all Pep has.
Okay. Helga.
I want to cast Divine Favor as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'll go ahead and attack.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let me see what this says. So you're dealing an additional 1d4 radiance damage on a hit. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. My first attack missed though. I rolled like a 2. And an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Now, since I cast that as a bonus action, can I Divine Smite also?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do Divine Smite at a 2nd level.
Okay.
And I checked the rules, I was doing it wrong. So the D8s are the smite damage on top of the D6, so.
Correct.
Alright.
So at 2nd level it'd be, so right now you would be 1d6 for the mace, plus 3d8 radiant damage for Divine Smite, plus 1d4 radiant damage for Divine Favor.
Yeah. It's 14 altogether.
Okay, how much of that was radiant damage?
12 of it,
So he takes 6 points of the radiant damage.
and then 5 of the regular.
Right, so he takes 11.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, we are back to Mike.
I'll continue to stabby.
Okay.
Uh, 19.
That is a hit.
16.
And that's a miss.
Okay. 10 damage.
Okay. All right. He is not looking great. He's at least bloodied. Carice the Third, what would you like to do?
I'm going to pull out my Black Mace of Terror
Okay.
and expend 3 charges.
Okay.
Or expend 1 charge to try to invoke terror in the angel.
So he is immune to frightening.
Ah, damn.
Worth a try.
But and so is Vasilka. They're both immune to being frightened.
Well, then that didn't work out too well.
Anything else?
I will use my last spell points to meta magic, and I'm going to. How's everybody else doing on health at the moment?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, just on 8, so combat.
All right. Well, I hope you guys save because I'm thunder stepping out of here. I'm gonna die.
Okay. So where are you thunder stepping to?
It just says to a point I can see, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Are those windows actually there, or are those just part of the walls?
They're actually there.
So I can see outside?
Yes.
Are we on the bottom ground?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to teleport to the other side of that window.
Okay. So, other side of this window?
It doesn't really matter which window, just a window.
Just away, right? Okay.
Correct.
So you are outside.
Nice.
And
Oh, out of here.
let's see, the Diva, Pepperell.
Storm takes 4 poison.
Well, the Diva, Pepperell,
Oh, in the damage.
let's see here. So the Diva, everybody needs to make a save for Thunder Damage.
Is that Dex?
The Constitution.
Ooh, I got a nat 20. Good for me.
The Diva only got a 13 on his save.
I got a 16.
You're good?
11.
Or Mike?
And Vasilka got a 12.
So neither one of them saved.
Nope.
DC's 15.
Yeah, they cocked that up.
Thunder. Yeah, thunder damage. The damage is for 22.
Okay.
So 11 when we saved. Chris does the, let's see, Spectre, resistant to thunder, Dex, roll.
Let me double check.
That's 11 anyway.
Let me see here.
So this is why I'm not allowed to give me a teleportation spell.
I know one.
The Spectre has resistance to thunder. So,
Yeah, he failed to save, and he has resist, so he still takes 11.
right. That is correct. Okay. So, the Flesh Golem, Vasilka, now that Pepperell is gone, is just going to turn to her right, and she's going to make 2 slam attacks on Helga.
Alright.
And right before she slaps you, she says, "Your armor's very pretty."
I like your shoes.
Yeah, I like your tooth. She misses with a 12.
Yeah.
Shit. And she misses with a 16.
That's right.
Well, that's okay, because at the end of that turn, she's no longer at disadvantage.
Alright.
The Diva is quite agitated at the fact that his prey left. So he's going to take his 4 points of poison damage and turn to his right, and he's going to try and smack Pepperell.
Okay.
22 to hit
Yep.
for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 16 points of radiant damage.
Would my spirit shield thing work against the radiant damage or no?
It should work against any damage.
Huzzah! Mike is going to use his reaction to reduce that.
Okay.
By 10.
Thank
Nice.
Sure.
All right. And his second attack,
you. Hellish Rebuke.
he misses his second attack with a 10.
Well, the first attack still gets a Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Dex DC 15.
19 to save.
Okay, so he takes half of 26.
Okay.
Five.
So
Or, sorry.
13.
Half of 32.
Okay. So
He's cursed, so he takes extra damage from all damage I have to roll against him.
gotcha. Okay. Okay. And it is Pepperell's turn.
Okay, This is becoming less fun rapidly.
This is starting to hurt, damn it.
Yeah. I will do what I did before. Sun Sword.
Okay.
Oh, because he's hexed, it's a crit on a 19.
Nice.
For 14, 17 radiant.
Okay. So he'll take 8.
Plus the whip. Oh, crit fail with the whip.
Okay. He will use his reaction to hit you on your nat 1,
Can I?
but he
can
he misses with a 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see. Then the Spectre will move through Mike and the other one 3 squares to the right of screen. And move through solid objects to the empty square and attack the flesh golem.
Gotcha. Okay.
Go away. Gotta get the
Actually, I
right
guess
signal.
this would be 3. Gotcha.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack on the flesh golem.
21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
For 13 necro and con DC 10 drain.
No. Yeah, the drain takes an effect.
So her total hit points go down by 13 even if she were healed.
Okay. I need to roll a d6. So, let's see here. So she does not go berserk. Okay.
That's all Pepperell's got.
All right. Helga, what would you like to do?
I'd like to roll well. Let's try it. I got a 17 to hit.
Yes. Are you hitting the golem or are you hitting the diva?
The diva.
Okay, 17 hits.
Okay, great. I tapped before that let me add its D4
It was-
damage?
It was divine favor.
Oh, does that last for a while? I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I think it's just on your next hit, but let me take a look. So it says. No, it lasts for 10. Lasts for 10 rounds. It's 1 minute, as long as you keep concentrating on it.
Alright, so I rolled 4 damage with my D6, and then I rolled 2 radiant damage. So I take 1 of that. So
Right.
5 altogether.
Correct. And are you going to throw another divine smite on it?
I don't think I have enough to last it. Well, I should really do that though, because, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that, because, we lost somebody.
Okay.
7, 4, I rolled 11, oh wait, one more. 13, I rolled 13.
Okay. So he'll take another 6 of that.
Okay, and then a second attack. 21, that should hit.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go all out and do another divine smite at a second level.
Okay.
So the radiant damage I rolled altogether is 21, and I rolled 5 with my D6.
Okay. So 11 radiant damage. Hold on just a moment here. Okay. So you bring your axe down and smite him to death.
Yay, finally.
And you kill the abbot.
Good.
I gain 11 hit points. Yay, me.
And
Good hit.
he drops to the ground and says, as his dying breath says, "You have freed me from the lands," and dies.
Oh, cool.
Give me just a second, and then it will be Mike's turn. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm going to say it real quick. Yeah, I got booked up.
Oh yeah, do you want me to do some lay on hands or something? Because I could do that and give you 15 back until we rest.
That would be awesome. I'll cast one heal spell on myself, then just in case we run into something random.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, out of the 55 between the 2 attacks, I dropped down to 14.
Oh my god, wow.
Well, each attack was for 20, or one was for 20, one was for 21. I was like, oh shit.
Oof. I had no idea it would be this tough.
And I was like, the first attack, I was like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. Oh my god.
I used up pretty much all my spell slots trying to kill him in the last couple rounds, so I don't know. I won't be able to get until a long rest, I think.
Yeah, I think we all need a long rest here.
I want to know how the poison works that we have in the poison line, because maybe we can euthanize all the abominations with it or something. It's not too bad.
Well, are we still fighting the one thing?
Oh, that's true. shit, I forgot about that. I just figured I don't know why I thought that wouldn't be a big deal, but yeah, she could potentially. Yeah.
If she's immune to poison, then it's likely but not certain that the other mishmashes are, but not a problem to try.
I'd be willing to bet they're immune to poison.
Yeah, flesh golems are immune to poison, it says.
Okay, Mike, what would you like to
Immune
do?
fire, so got that for us.
The golems don't need to eat. Mongrel do.
Yeah, they might not be full flesh golems.
It might be a better idea to just try and restrain her for now.
Yeah, but what's she gonna do in the long run of her life?
Yeah, Vasilka is below 40 hit points and at threat of going berserk. So, Mike, what would you like to do?
Mike is already berserk.
Right.
He rolls. Prefers his great axe, so he's gonna use the axe against the flesh golem lady.
Okay, so 10 feet of movement can put you in range to attack.
21
Yeah.
to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 11 damage.
Okay,
And does 13 hit?
it does.
Oh, well. For 19 damage.
Okay. And that was the one that sent her over the edge. She rolled a 6 on her d6 roll, and she is now berserk.
I'm glad I'm outside.
So, outside, Carissa Third, make a perception check.
Well, let's see what did that give me. 12. Not very great. Not
Yep.
terrible, but not.
You do not see what is about to come.
Snap on the back of the head.
The doors swing open, and 3 sneaky mongrel folk have made it to the front door. They kick up in the door, and all 3 of them are going to attack Mike.
Oh shit, poor Mike.
One of them has the spider climb trait, and his personality trait is that he's really discovered that he loves killing things. But I mean, who doesn't? And the other 2, he let out the other 2 from the chicken coop that you had locked up.
Damn.
Mongrel folk number 1, the spider guy, is going to make a claw attack and a bite attack. And the claw misses with an 8. Soft 20 to hit with the bite.
That hits.
Okay. For 3 points of piercing damage.
Do I round up or round down for resistance?
Round down
So 1 point?
for 1 point. The next mongrel, the next 2 are both armed with daggers. They are going to make a dagger attack. Soft 20 to hit. For whoop-de-fucking-do. 2 points of piercing damage. His bite attack, 18 to hit
18 hits.
for 5 points of piercing damage. And the last one misses with a 7 on the dagger. 17 to hit with the bite.
17 misses.
Okay. Carries the third. What would you like to do?
So they're just on the inside the doorway, right?
Correct.
I'm going to come down to the corner of the building,
Okay.
over maybe about 10 feet, so whatever that diagonal movement would be,
Okay.
probably maybe 20 feet or so.
Gotcha.
So I'm moving away from the building,
Right.
and I'm gonna gauge out about, or would that be 25 feet from the building itself? Because I'm gonna cast fireball there, so just 5 foot of it goes inside the building.
Okay. So.
But I want to be on the outside edge of it, so I'm not hitting myself. So if I'm doing the math right, 5 feet of it should go inside the building and hit the 3, scorch the shit out of the front of the building, and that should work.
Gotcha. Yep, you can do that. So they get deck saves.
They do.
Let's see here. All 3 of them only got a 12 for their deck save.
Nah, it's not going to cut it.
I have a feeling they're going to eat a whole lot of shit.
Ten, 17, 27, 20, 33 damage.
Nice.
Wow. So, you guys see an explosion go off, and these 3 mongrel folk that attacked Mike are just vaporized in the blast.
Good. The fuck are those? Oh shit, they're gone.
Which is kind of disappointing because Vasilka was going to smash one of them because she's now berserk. I'm going to roll a d3. So Vasilka, in her rage, is going to attack the Spectre.
Okay. AC 12.
23 to hit.
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing unless she's magical.
So halved, the Spectre will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
18 to hit, and the
Yep.
Spectre will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Pepperell, what would you like to do?
I will do a normal movement along the wall and end up behind Lasilka.
Okay. Gotcha.
Sun Sword.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
It does.
14 points radiant.
Okay.
Whip. Uh, 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
4 more points.
Okay.
Spectre. Crit on this Spectre. I'm rolling lots of ones today.
Wow.
Hey, you can use my inspiration to reroll if you want.
Not on the Spectre. He's only going to do up to 8 points of damage.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought it was on you. Never mind.
So Vasilka on the nat 1 from the Spectre reaches out and gets a 15 to hit with a backhand.
Okay.
The Spectre takes halved. It would be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that finishes the Spectre, but he survived a lot longer than I expected, like 3 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Spectre's off the map.
Gotcha. All right. Helga, what would you like to do?
Let me see here.
Yeah, Vasilka's not looking so good.
Yeah, I think I should attack her with the Cybo weapon. I got 14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, well. And I got 5 points of damage and 3 radiant.
Okay. That finishes Vasilka.
It does?
It does.
Oh, okay.
You.
Can I use my second attack on one of the mongrels or not?
They're dead.
Oh, they're dead?
Yep, they were vaporized in the blast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Trace the third to death. That's right. Okay. Awesome. Victory, kind of.
Yes. Shall we barricade ourselves inside for a long rest?
Yes, please. I am out of spell slots. I'm not in good shape.
Okay, so
Trace inside first.
the double doors leading into this wing can be barred from the inside.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
You can just set the keg up against it.
So everybody roll an investigation check.
I got a 0.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 1, so I got 2.
I got a 6.
I got 14.
14 gets
At
it.
least one of us was paying attention.
Let's see here. So, Helga, you go over the fireplace and are investigating the golden sun disk that for the Morning Lord that's hanging over the fireplace, and you find that, well, the first thing that you see is you estimate